is Danaye Meyer. My pronouns are she, her. I am a morning show co-host at Bell Media, Calgary. I have struggled with anxiety since I was a little girl. I can remember the first time that I think I had my first anxiety attack. I was probably in grade 4. I was like 9, jumping to worst case scenario, worrying about things that weren't actually a reality. One of the things that my therapist has always worked with me on is, could your worry be proven in a court of law? So that's something that I always really try to remind myself of. It's like, okay, what are the facts? Oh, there's no facts to cause this worry for me. Okay, we just need to sit with that and work through that and realize that. But then COVID hit, and it was my worst fears actually becoming a reality. As soon as I started talking on Bella's Talk Day for the very first time about my mental health struggles, I feel like that was a new connection with our listeners that I hadn't had before. And I feel like from that day on, I have been able to be super open. I've been really open with our listeners about the fact that I go to therapy, the fact that I have therapists, and the fact that I've struggled with anxiety for so long. I think the conversation around mental health has changed a lot over the years. And I think we all can find things we're guilty of in talking about mental health in the past, using things like even using the word crazy to describe a person, being like, oh, that person's crazy, and really realizing how awful that is and how much you don't understand what somebody's going through. So why would you jump to a label like that? We've come a long way in actually a pretty short amount of time. I feel like it wasn't all that long ago that, it was like, oh, what's her problem? Oh, wow, he really went off the deep end. That was like regular everyday water cooler talk. And I think through like the sensitivity training that we've been able to get, I feel like that has changed a lot. If you say something around somebody and you're not sure exactly what's going on with them, that can have huge lasting effects on somebody else. Yeah, I think just watching how you talk and having an educational tool on that would be super beneficial to any workplace. We spend all of our time at work. So if we're not dealing with mental health issues at the place we spend more time at, for a lot of us, than with our families, then that's not an appropriate amount of time that's being designated to something that is so incredibly important.